So I thought I'd go over my medium armor build because someone asked me for my build the other day, and I was like, oh, just go look at my YouTube video, and then I realized that my YouTube video had the wrong gear. So this is the build that I'm running pretty much all the time at the moment. The only thing I really changed is the weapon, and so I thought I'd go over it. It's actually a vast improvement on the last one. So basically, the weapon change. So what I'm running for my weapon mostly is Shirking Flame, Enfeebling Maelstrom, Thwarting Strikes. That's what I would use for Jules and Arena, and sometimes OPR. But if you're going into wars, I'd change that for Thwarting Strikes, Enfeebling Maelstrom, and then Chain. Use a Chain, which has got the AOE. I'm obviously So that is that. And I'm using Elemental. I know people don't like me when I say this, but I do it because a lot of people don't stack Elemental Resistance, so I feel like you do more damage. With the Warhammer, the Sundering Shockwave, Plague Crits, and a Boreal Attunement. So I don't switch that, that's the same. I'm using Detonate for my Brutal, Heart Rune of Detonate, for my rune. And as I realised lately, it does do a lot more damage if you upgrade it from purple, so make sure you do that. Right, in terms of my gear, I'm basically going for 4 stats: Refreshing Ward, Shirking Fortification, Resilience, and Freedom. I always miss Resilience just because Resilience is such a given that you need it. So I have 5 Resilience. I'm pretty sure I have 5 Resilience. Yep, 5 Resilience. I have 3 Freedom. 1, 2, but because it's medium armor, that's actually 4 Freedom. And then I have Shirking Fortification. I have 4 of that. Ideally, I'd have 5, but I don't. Shirking Fortification is really good stat. And then I have Refreshing Ward. So I think I have, if you include the jewelry, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 Refreshing Ward. So getting a little bit of everything there. So I'll just go, just in case you want to have a look at what I'm getting. Obviously, I am not using the runes on my gear because I want to have maximum damage absorption. And then for my jewelry, I just got this new jewelry piece that was recommended to me. It does seem to be doing really good. So Divine, Slash Protection, and Health. And then I'm using Leeching, Invigorated Punishment, and Slash Damage for my ring. And then I'm using Refreshing Ward, Refreshing Trace, and Regenerating for my earring. Now, if I was in a war, you can maybe switch some of that stuff out. I switched this out. So instead of having Leeching, I'd use Refreshing Ward, so you're getting your attacks quicker. And then in terms of resistances, so I've been playing around 5%, but it's just because I've been doing some OPRs, and I really don't feel like mages are too much of an issue, and I can just pop this if I encounter a mage. But I'm probably best to have that at 10% magic resist, and then lowering down the rest. So I think that's pretty much it in terms of the gear. And then in terms of attributes, just running 300, 200, or 210, of course. It's just because I'm leveling up that jewelry, so that's 209 at the moment. And then for the weapons, Great Axe. I mean, this is pretty much just a stock standard, right? Using the charge. I think I might just show this and then you can just copy it. I'm using Maulers because that's really good for dueling, and I'm just starting to really get used to building up those Mauler stacks so you can increase your damage when you go for a Maelstrom, so make sure you do that. But yeah, this is the kind of current setup you're using for the Great Axe, and this is the current setup that I'm using for the Warhammer. So have a look, and then just put yours in the tree to see if you like it or you don't. So yeah, that is the current build, medium armor build that I'm using. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you soon.